again, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for—
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Traveler Paimon. I just had a dream. And I saw...
You're actually Nahida! And it's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. After we parted on the last among the countless dreams, once Dunyarzad could such a small fragment where both will gradually fade. I used all the power I had to keep her. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Huh? Both are fine. Everyone. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense. You also heard someone's voice, right? Yeah, so you do know. It seems like Azzy probably a message from Greater Lord King Deshret? That okay, so what did... I still haven't managed to decipher it. Greater Lord Ruka Devat, many devoted scholars, but I believe this is... So the tree in the vision was... But even the Traveler wasn't affected. No, this puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine... To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a How did you do that? Theoretically, I can enter... The Akasha is the legacy I've always respected. What about your own body? That story begins a long time... At that time, I was young and weak. The sages... However, I do understand. So, the sages big... In some ways, and Yeah, you... Thank you for the kind words. But I'm trying to find a way to save Ermin. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. There's never been any big problems. I wonder what caused them to go down this. Even though the city's resident, I tried to do some investigating. I think they're Oh, that reminds Pod. Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. You mean how the Akasha stopped? Yeah, it's not that no one noticed. Misdirect? The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality, even if the truth is that with their propaganda in place. Besides... Anyway, the perspective by now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams. Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory. To be honest. Oh, and you don't need to go and get some sleep. What a relief.
Traveler? Paimon?
Maybe you were sleepwalking.
I see.
We've spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine.
Ad Astra Avisat.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any
Commissions, huh? Oh, how about this?
And if possible, please...
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. In that case, please go to
Hey, that's not any better.
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. So it's been you this whole time? Are you done? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zero. In my dream, I also got to sit on a You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to... Huh? No! By the way, have you had Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke. Her condition is stabilized, but for the moment, our top focus... Right. Who knows what'll... So our first priority should be in... Oh! Good point. Let's continue our Okay, so do you have any Actually, I've already done a little bit. I've already tried that. It seems that from the very... Have you already got to say... I'm guessing not. In any case... No way, that's too You mean it'd be too easy? No, it's not. Doing that would be ignoring... That's a good point. We're in the dark as of now. After all... Nahida, you're super... According to a pop... Okay. Well... then I should find some... You're saying we should recruit... Oh, before... Actually, Setaria. We ran into her base. Paimon still remember... She was born in the death... Oh, Paimon did it... The name Setaria. Later on, soon after, the star began to wave, but in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes. From the sound of it, but she doesn't really... Indeed. She's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already become the sage's right. That way, not from my past observation, tomorrow afternoon just happens to be to prepare. Let's go.